Good day, farmers. These chickens have now reached their final stage. We have managed to slaughter some of them. We have now finished the 6 weeks program, and this is the last batch. We slaughtered some, and now we're just left with these ones. This is now the last batch. As you can see, they have actually grown to the sizes that we want. This batch, I do believe that once we start weighing them, they will be almost over 2 kgs each of these birds when they are slaughtered. So we are really, we wanted a dead weight of 1.8, sorry, a slaughtered weight of 1.8. We were at about 1.86, and that is what the slaughter weight of the chickens was. So these were ones which we say that were very small and would not be slaughtered at that given time. So now that we have looked at them, their live weight, some are actually clocking about 2.5, 2.7 kgs. That means that they have now really reached their weight. So this was an additional few more days for them, and an additional, let's say, 5 more days that we have kept these chickens from the date that we wanted to slaughter them at. So, and the feed wise, we did not surpass the requirement. So this, for this batch, I can say we have had a savings of, let's say, $32 to the to which would have been an additional one bag of um, feed pellets that we needed to have fed them. And also we have now even got to a point whereby we are now restricting them the quantity of feed that they need to eat, or else they will just continuously keep on eating. So we also now have to monitor their feed as we plan to when we are going to slaughter them, and hopefully in the next 2 to 3 days they will be slaughtered, and then we will move on from this project, and we will now be starting with that new batch that you saw in that batch. So as I said, I do have a place for the market for these. That is why I'm very consistently happy with what the fig numbers that we are doing are. And once I slaughter them, they will go to the person who has requested them whilst we wait for the next batch. Indirectly, I am probably having to have got to rethink about it, because now the person wanted a specific number per week. I am actually off that percentage by probably, because will be his week 2, that they will require the same figure. And if they require that same figure by week 2, that means that I've now got a gap. So I've got to go sit down, do the maths with this person, and then we see how many I do need to do. But as I said, also I do not want to do too many small batches, because it then makes it very difficult. But it's easier when you do this. But now the person wants a certain number, and when they want a certain number, you need to be able to fulfill that number. Those numbers are almost like 60 per week. That means that if I put that, we had actually agreed first at 20 per week, and then the person says now needs needs 40. Then from 40 they now need 60. So it means that I have managed to find a market for them. So now I just need to make sure that I go do my maths for the next batch, so that we do not, but the person does understand that I'm going to have a gap for these chickens until I get to the required. So at least we're on that agreement, that he is happy to understand that I'm going to have a bit of challenges, because this is me starting with this person. But the nice part about it, we've had no problem so far. First payment has been upfront, no questions. He said that when I bring the next batch, payment will be made, no questions. So that is a good sign of a good business. Thank you very much. And the next time probably you'll see this place, it will probably be empty, and we'll be cleaning it, getting ready for the next batch that we want to start again in here. Yes, they're going to say what, but we are also most likely going to be moving from here to the new location, because we are almost finished with that. There's just a few things that are left to do there, and once I've done those things, once we have put them together, everything is up and running, and I'm happy with it. We will then open up that chicken run. So from here, I think next time you will not be seeing any chickens in here, Next time it will be all in the new location. That is where we're going. New locations, new things, and we are hoping that this project becomes well. But as I also said, we are now going to go into Roadrunners. Roadrunners, we have decided on a specific brand. We are doing the white Sussex, and after the white Sussex we'll see if we want to add more, but we're starting off with 200. Our goal is probably to get to about 500, and then also 500 layers. So that's a project on its own. You will be seeing the new updates and the things that we'll be doing. But for now, thank you very much for watching and liking the channel. Thank you for those who are subscribing, and to those who haven't subscribed, hey, please subscribe. You will always get to see more at Orbit Farm. Thank you very much.